Good morning. Today is Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. This is technically day 8 of my 30-day VO summer project, but I was in here yesterday and I was recording a video. Anyway, it's been a few days since I put up a video. I haven't been idle, very much the contrary. But the last 3 days has been mired with tech issue after tech issue after tech issue. So let me tell you a story. Oh, and I am sneaking in here super fast this morning because I'm actually doing a live proof job for a working audiobook narrator. I am not, as of yet, a working audiobook narrator, but I did book a live proofing gig that is happening this morning at 9, and it's 7. So I'm sneaking this in super fast. Hence the no makeup. I don't know. Judge me, don't judge me. For whatever reason, I like to put on some makeup when I do these videos. I think I look better on camera with just a little bit. We're not going crazy. But not today. So if you were like, I wonder what she looks like when she's not all gussied up with makeup. Ta-da! This is what it is. This is the real, raw, authentic me. Anyway, I'm sneaking in here. So let me tell you, sorry, I'm talking a mile a minute. I probably won't do a practice read because I did one yesterday and I tried really hard to do my best with it. And then this is the segue into the story. So first, I accidentally broke Reaper, which is my audio workstation that I like to use. Don't know how. Truly do not know how. Jumped onto Discord to troubleshoot it with an audio engineer acquaintance of mine, and we ran through like tweak after tweak after tweak, and like we ran out of options. We couldn't figure out what the heck the problem was. So that happened a little bit later in the day, and I just got really frustrated, and I was just like, I just have to be done with this. Next morning, I spent a good chunk of the morning fixing the problem. I like to joke that my superpower, my inborn natural superpower, is that I can break unintentionally any kind of technology or software in never-before-seen ways that baffle everyone else. That's my superpower. That is what I do. Over and over and over again. You could have put me in a room with Ultron at the beginning of the Avengers movie. Was that the second one? I think that was the second one, right? Anyway, you could have put me in a room with Ultron and been like, just have a conversation with him. And I'd be like, hey, Ultron, nice to meet you. And he just would have like broken. I don't know what I did, guys. I don't know. Did I just save the world? Great. So I'm good at breaking things. I'm particularly proud of the fact that I fixed the problem. And I won't go into the details, but it took up most of the morning. So yay. So that was in the morning. Then I get in here. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, then OBS started breaking. I fixed Reaper. Apparently my fixing Reaper made OBS break. And it was basically just like every time I would normally close out of the program, instead of just closing normally, it would crash and I'd get a crash report. And then the next time I opened Reaper, it would be like, oh, it crashed on the last closing. Do you want to open it normally or in safe mode? And it didn't matter like if I opened it normally or opened it in safe mode. Every time I closed it out, it would close with a crash. So I was like, something's wrong. So I deleted it off my Mac using App Cleaner, completely uninstalled it, and then re-downloaded and reinstalled it again for Mac. And that seemed to resolve the issue. I was like, yes, awesome. So I got up here into the blanket cave and I did a whole recorded practice session. And I chatted about the day, like normal video that I've been posting here. And then I went to put it into DaVinci Resolve to like put the lead in title screen, we'll call it, onto the front of it, and then like do a fade out at the end. That's like literally almost all the editing I ever do on these. And then I go and I find the place, I find the place in the video where I start reading and I listen to it. I listen to myself read so that I can hear how successful or not I was with it. So I'm sitting on my couch listening to myself read through DaVinci Resolve, and there's like at minute 17, all of a sudden there's this like glitch that occurs and the audio and the video become completely like detached from one another and disjointed, but the audio simultaneous is also like cutting in and out. I think the OBS recording file was corrupted somehow. I don't think it had anything to do with DaVinci Resolve based on my experimentation. So I don't know if this video is going to work or if the same glitch is going to happen. This time, at least today, I'm trying it without having Reaper running simultaneously, which is less than ideal because if I did want to do a practice read of one of my chapters, I wouldn't have a Reaper recording of it, which you might be like, well, why do you need two? I just do. Yeah, so I was so frustrated. I was so frustrated by the tech stuff. Because that's like something that's a little bit out of my control, I guess. Maybe, like a file gets corrupted. But like now I'm afraid that's going to happen again. And I don't know what to do if it does. Hopefully it doesn't. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? I want to try doing another live stream, but see if I can let my whopping 10 subscribers know in advance so that maybe, I don't know, they could sit in on the live stream with me and like say hi and give feedback and whatnot, hang out. I'm kind of a social person online. I struggle with social stuff in the real world, and that's all we'll say about that. But I do enjoy hanging out online and chatting with people. So I think it might be fun to do a live stream reading of a chapter, but actually let people know that I'm doing it. By not letting people know that I'm doing it, I'm kind of just hiding, right? I'm like, I'm here, but nobody knows I'm here. Maybe that's called being a wallflower. I was being a YouTube wallflower. Yeah, so I am posting a video today. And I don't know. Oh my God, it was so hot in here yesterday also. That was another reason why I was frustrated. I recorded the video in the morning when it was still cool, like I'm doing today. And when I discovered that the file was corrupted, it was too late to get back in here. It was 96 degrees in this space yesterday. There was just no way I could get back in here for a second try yesterday. So some additional frustration of mine. But yeah, I think I want to try and do a live stream reading, but that would happen in the evening, not in the morning. I'm on the East Coast, so it would happen in my evening, not in the morning. I feel like I'm rambling. Oh, I would have to look for a day that was on the cooler side if I wanted to stand a chance of not getting a sweat out of this place while trying to live stream, which would not be something anybody would want to watch, probably, or listen to. So today, posting this update video, not a practice video, doing a live proofing gig for a fellow audiobook narrator who is a friend of mine. That's in the morning. And then and I'll check and post this, hopefully, keep your fingers crossed, shortly after I'm done recording it. And then I think I will try to self-educate about how to use OBS to do a YouTube live stream, assuming OBS is working the way it's supposed to be working. I don't know. We'll find out. But there we go. Thanks for hanging out and listening. And if you have questions or thoughts, drop them in the comments. All right. Take care, and until next time.